Hey guys, and welcome back to another Conan Exiles video. You guys seemed to enjoy the last PvE base build from a while ago, so today I decided to put a spin on that concept with a smaller, more compact design. The requirements are on screen now, and though I've chosen to use stone brick and insulated wood, you could easily use sandstone or whatever materials you have to hand. So without further ado, let's get started. I began firstly with the base plate. I laid it out with stone brick fence foundations to get a better idea of the interior planning, building in accordance to the blueprint I showed you earlier. I capped off the fence foundations with stone brick ceilings on the exterior and insulated wood on the interior. Next, I built the staircases. This is a 2-floor build with first floor access only, so I built some stairs that turn at the corner to access the first floor on the exterior. Halfway through the stairs, I then built up the walls of the ground floor. This is very simple. I used stone brick walls to build up 2 tiles high from the fence foundations. I then capped off the walls with insulated wooden ceilings, using a hatch frame in the back right corner for access to the ground floor. I then finished off the stairs connecting the entrance to the first floor. Next, I moved on to building the first floor. I used insulated wooden walls, windows and door frames, leaving a 3x1 strip at the front for the balcony. I built the walls up 1 tile high with windows placed regularly, and I then built the central 3x3 up another tile for a total of 2 tiles in height. I used inverted sloping sides to cover the gaps that would arise between the roof, and built simple open roof gables on the sides and the top running in opposite directions. Next, for the roofing. I again used inverted sloping sides on the exterior of each roof to support an overhang. I then used insulated wooden roof pieces to build simple roofs following the flow of each gable, which works nicely for this design. If you'd prefer to use a different roof, I think insulated wooden roofing or thatch roofing could both work quite well. Finally, the finishing touches. I added fences on the stairs and awnings onto the balcony and the front transitional area from the entrance. I finally added doors and a trapdoor inside the build to finish things up. Finally, when the shell of the build was done, it was then time to of course furnish. Approaching the build, I've tried to keep the decoration as cheap and simple as possible, avoiding any expensive decorative pieces as best as I can. Entering the build, I've gone for a rustic and somewhat cluttered atmosphere. The first floor is a mix of practical and comfortable amenities, including a small living area alongside smaller workbenches like the alchemy related stations. The balcony plays a bit more into that comfortable vibe, there's some seating available there, and I've generally tried to make this floor feel homely while still retaining its utility. The ground floor is the working heart of this build where a lot of storage and workstations are available. It's probably not the most efficient layout, but there's enough access to stations here that you'd have no problem producing whatever you need to get out of the early game. And there we have it, a small PvE starter base. I like to keep these designs as open to expansion as possible, and this one is no different. This base can easily be expanded up to the mid game, and even to the late and end game if you wish. Though it doesn't look it at a glance, it is a very modular design with lots of room for adjustments that can be adapted to hold pretty much whatever you need. Thanks for watching. The last PvE base build was quite popular, so I'm hoping you guys find this build just as useful as the last one, and hopefully a little easier and cheaper to make. As always, a massive thank you to our wonderful esteemed coffee cultists for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. Again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.